Good morning, beautiful human. Thanks for clicking on this video and welcome back to the struggle. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rose. You're watching my fitness struggle journey. I am outside of the gym per usual. Today's Saturday and day 31 of the 75 hard challenge. I think it's day 31 and we're about to get it on. Okay, I have my homework here in hand, ready to turn in. I finished like the bottom part here today and you can tell. So next week I need to work on writing it down as the days go, right? But we're about to get the workout on. I'm excited, so let's go get it. Saturday! Why do you always look like that?
Yeah, baby.
It is cold out here, but workout done. Another Saturday complete. Jay was out of her mind today when it came to the warm-up. We're listening to Fulanito, and I swear Hispanic music is just like Haitian music. The songs are like 10 minutes long. They never end, and they're not the best songs for a warm-up for. So I was dead even before the workout started, and then the workout started and I was even more dead. I think Dee thinks I'm talking to her. Dee was my partner. We're in her cute outfit again. So we were targeted, but it was a good workout. That's Braha in the back.
I want to shake the room.
For breakfast, I'm making some protein waffles. We're in the process. I got all the dry ingredients in the applesauce here. I'm going to add some milk up, put it in my waffle maker, and it's going to look like this. Bomb! I went and spread some peanut butter on top, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. It's stuck to the top because lack of fat, but we'll put this right between. So well, before I put this right between, I'm going to go ahead and put some agave just to sweeten it up a little bit. Zero this out. And one serving is 21 grams, so I'm aiming for 7 grams. I need to switch hands. Let's see. Just a little taste. Okay, 8 grams is close enough. Boom. It's a peanut butter agave waffle. Guys, I had breakfast and I have not moved from the couch since having breakfast. I've just been laying here. I'm probably going to fall asleep. But you know what? I think I'm going to read my book and then go for my walk in about an hour or so. But it's one of those days. It's just one of those days. I'm about to have a snack and I thought I'd show you what I'm making. Using this little Greek yogurt here is plain non-fat. The reason I get non-fat is because I like to add my own source of fat. Today we're going to use some shredded coconut and chia seeds for fat. And then instead of putting honey in this like I normally would, I'm going to use a 1/4 scoop of the protein powder here. It will add the extra protein that I need and it will sweeten the yogurt at the same time. And to get my fruits for today, I'm having this beautiful trio of berries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries. And so let's put it together. All I'm going to do is take the protein powder, add it to your yogurt, Mix it in, scoop it into the bowl, top it with the berries, the coconut, and the chia seeds, and ta-da. Shout out to Chef Project Pat for coming through with these delicious chicken tenders. He just cut up some chicken thighs with some seasoning, spray that thing, put it in the air fryer, and baby, so good. We're finally off the couch. We're gonna go for a bike ride. Let's go. Okay, I think I practiced enough turns for today. I'm gonna go to a bike path, ride some more, and then take my behind home because my phone is on 10%. If there's one thing you should know about me is that I love a good pasta. But lately, I've been having to find ways to make it higher in protein and a bit healthier. So I use this pasta here. It's the Protein Plus. It comes on a penne as well. There's 10 grams of protein in there, although the calorie difference is not that much. This is the ground turkey I'm using, 93% lean and 21 grams of protein for 4 ounces. I usually do 2 servings. Then some spinach, onion, mushroom with this arrabbiata sauce. I usually use half a cup, which is technically 1 serving, but I divide that into 2, which means I use a 1/4 cup. Then I go in with some everything spicy, onion, salt, and some garlic and herb seasoning. In my cooking, even though I almost always forget to mention, I always use some garlic as well as some cooking spray. This has the same amount of calories as a tablespoon of avocado oil, but because you spray it, it's a little bit less. When it comes to my veggies, I like to, of course, start by cleaning them. One way I do that for the veggies and fruits that I eat the skin of is to dilute some apple cider vinegar in a bowl. How much you use really depends on how much fruit or veggie you have. Typically, I do about a cap full, maybe 2 or 3, again, depending on how much I have. I just let that fruit or veggie soak in there, give it a little rub-a-dub-dub, and then I feel like it's good enough and ready to go. Yes, you can buy fruit and veggie cleaners at the store. There's a bunch of stuff added to it if you ever look at the label. And no, it doesn't give this a vinegary taste at all. I just rub it and then I do rinse them off on some clean water after I let them soak for a while. If you ever have to sneak veggies into a meal for your family, this is the way to go. Just dice up your veggies super small, almost blend them into the sauce if you can, and they'll barely notice it. And by the time they do, it's too late because it's already so delicious and they've already enjoyed it. So now we're just going to take everything that we've chopped up and get to cooking. So in my pan, of course, I spray some cooking oil, add the garlic, let that saute a little bit till you can smell it, but not so much that your pan burns. Then I go in with the red onions, saute that into a little bit. I like my veggies close to raw, but feel free to cook it as long or as little as you like. Cook them all about 2 to 3 minutes each before adding on kind of like a layering effect. Then I go in with the mushroom, give that a good stir. Then I throw in my seasonings. I try to season every layer of food. So the veggies will be seasoned, the meat will be seasoned, the salt will be seasoned, seasoned. I put a little well in the pan and then I add the meat. When you add the meat, go ahead and try to dice it up, if you will, separate it so that it cooks. I usually don't add my seasoning until the meat is cooked. Meanwhile, while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking my pasta on the back there. I don't like to break my pasta off. I don't know, people who break their pasta in the water, they scare me. But while my pasta is cooking, I'm just gonna keep cooking that protein. And once I don't see pink anymore, then I go in with my seasonings and let that cook off some more. You can never be too careful when you're cooking chicken. The spinach is usually the last thing that I add. And again, add some seasoning and then followed by the sauce. By the time I add the sauce, because it's a sauce that's in a jar, I usually add it, give it a good stir, and then I turn off the heat and then let the residual heat cook off the sauce. Careful not to let it dry out because there's not a lot of water in it. Then by that time my pasta is ready. It literally takes 3 to 4 minutes for the pasta to be ready. Just drain it. Leave some of the pasta water on the side in case you think your sauce is not liquidy enough. Then you can just add some of the pasta water. In my pasta, I usually add in some cooking spray and just some of that herb seasoning. By now you're ready to plate. I do measure out what I eat simply because of the 75 hard challenge. So a serving of this pasta is actually quite a bit. And then I just top it off with some sauce. You can stop there. You can add some cheese or not, whatever, it's up to you. And notice here, my pasta sauce is a bit on the drier side. That's just how I like it. Feel free to make it how you want to. This is what the final product looks like. Y'all, this is delicious. Do give it a try. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Alright, this is how I'm coming at y'all today because I need to go hop in the shower and change to go to bed. But let's talk about today. Today was a good day, and I think I had too much there because look at this. This was in there before, and the only thing I had today that was so different was dairy. I had a whole 5.3 ounces of Greek yogurt, and that may have been a bit much. But y'all, let me let me tell y'all, dinner was delicious, okay? It was super delicious. And if you want to make a low carb version, all you have to do is replace the pasta for some spaghetti. Replace the pasta for some spaghetti. Anyways, replace the pasta for some zucchini noodles. Take a spiralizer and spiralize some noodles just like I did last week, and then you can serve it with the same sauce and it'll be less carbs. If you want to take away some of the sodium, which for today I would say that meal was high in sodium because I added a little salt to the pasta water, because pasta with no salt, it's just like popcorn with no salt. It just doesn't make sense. So those two will be my sodium intake for today, and then this week we're gonna focus on not adding salt to anything else. But a little sodium is okay. I am sticking within the boundaries of the sodium levels that Jay taught me, and so I feel like that's okay to add a dash of sodium, right? Like there's nutrients in sodium, right? I don't know. I'm not an expert, but yes, dinner was delicious. And then you can totally make that dish according to the way that you want. If you don't eat meat, you can grind up some tofu and go with that. But it's definitely a great way to add veggies in. Tons of veggies. Mushrooms, spinach, onions. You could have added, I would have added tomatoes, but I forgot to pick some up at the store. So super high in your veggie and fiber, super high in protein and delicious carbs. That pasta is one of my favorite protein pastas to get. If you're plant-based, it's completely made of plant protein. So there you go. In fact, did I share it? Yes, I have a vegan what I eat in a day, or maybe it's vegetarian. Whichever one it is, I'll link it for you. But in that exact video, I used that exact pasta and made a vegan version of what I had tonight. So you can check it out there. It's pretty delicious either way you have it. I feel like I could have had some more sodium in my serving, but the little sodium I did have was good. So it was a really good meal. Today was still a struggle. I mean, lately what's been happening is on my high carb days, I am not able to hit that carb number that I set for myself. However, I am hitting the protein, which is my primary goal when it comes to nutrition. Hit the protein, get as close as I can to the other macros, and it's okay if I'm not doing 214 grams of carbs per day. The workout is intense, yes, but on Saturdays are very similar to Sundays, where my workout starts very late in the day, which pushes me back like 2-3 hours for my day. So because it doesn't start as early, it's hard for me to get all the food in and get to sleep. And I'm just not as hungry as I thought I would be. Today, for example, I laid out on the couch. I was going to edit a video. I was watching Court Cam. I like real shows or reality shows. But anyway, and I woke up 2 hours later, okay? So I was knocked out, which is why I'm not sleeping right now, because I'm not tired. I took a nap, which is why I shouldn't take naps. But if your body tells you to take a nap, what are you gonna do? You know, you're gonna knock out. So that's what I did. Yeah, today was a really good day. Really chill. It's always chill, but it was a good day. I got to sit. I got to sit and do nothing. I got to sit and fall asleep. And then that bike ride was everything I didn't know I needed. And then I explored different parts of my neighborhood that I didn't know exist. So we're gonna make that a real thing moving forward. And then, oh, I got my jump rope done. I was gonna record a session. I don't know how it came out, but my phone was dead. So same thing with my video. My phone was dying. But today was only 600 jumps, and tomorrow is the season finale, is the last day of this jump rope challenge. 2,600 jumps, but I'm gonna make it 3,000, and I'm gonna see if I can incorporate it with my workout in the morning. So that's what we're gonna do with that. And then next thing you know, February is here. In February, I'm thinking I should really do, I posted on my Instagram today, I should go back to doing my my fitness journals or my fitness diaries, writing out the meals for Jay this past 3 weeks or however long it's been has been very helpful. It kind of forced me to really think about what I'm eating and how it made me feel, because we have to write how we feel during the day and how we eat and things like that. And so I'm thinking I should bring it back. It was cool to look back at my journey, see where I started, see how the days went, and I'll see what I can put together, if anything at all. Yeah, that's where we are. As far as my book for today, okay, today, Chris Hogan's, we'll call him Chris for now. I think Chris Hogan. He mentioned in the reading that being educated and being smart are two different things. Being educated just meant you went to your classes, you did what you had to do, passed your classes, and now you have a degree or a certificate that says, look at what I know. Being smart is knowing the information and then applying it. And knowing the information does not mean you have to go to college necessarily. I'm not saying don't go to college. I'm not saying go to college. Do what you got to do what's best for you, do your research. But the point he's making is you going to college will not necessarily hinder your choices at being a millionaire. I think he said like 9% of millionaires didn't go to college. Something like that. If that's incorrect, I'll fix it on the screen. But yeah, if you're thinking like, oh my gosh, I don't have an education, or I don't have the job that I want to be a millionaire, then you might need to think again. He gave the example of someone earning $35,000. If all he did was earn $35,000 for the rest of his life, but put away 15% in a 401k or some kind of investment portfolio, that would equate to like $3 billion. $3 million, not billion, $3 million by the time that he was ready to retire. That is one thing I wish I did different, because when I first started teaching, I say you as like if you're a teacher, but when I first got into teaching, there were all these people around here like, let me tell you about a 401k, let me tell you about 403b, let me tell you about all this. It was too much information. I didn't sign up. I wish I did. If only I know now. If only I knew then what I know now, it'd be a different story. But there's a video from CNBC Make It, I think it was, about how to start saving at any age to reach, I think it was $1 million. Check that out if you're not already saving, if you feel like you can't save money, and get on your way. And maybe you don't have aspirations to be a millionaire, but I'm pretty sure we all have aspirations to not have to worry about bills and where the money's coming from, or, you know, depending on the next check. So figure out a way to make it happen. Start saving 15% of your income at least. Start paying yourself first. Paying yourself first meaning putting some money away from the bank. Stop taking loans. Pay back those loans. Start being financially free. All right, I'm gonna go wash the dishes from dinner because when I cook, I make a big mess. And I hope you made some good choices today. And if you didn't, try starting tomorrow. And today's tomorrow, and you saw yesterday's video, today's tomorrow. At some point, you're going to have to commit. You're going to have to make a change. And if you did make a change, kudos to you. Keep it up. Consistency is the name of the game, y'all. No matter what diet, what choices, what you do or what you don't do, consistency is the name of the game. Pick something that works, stay consistent, and you'll make it happen. All right? Okay. Good night. Bye. You can tell I'm not tired, right? Because the good night came out. Anyways, bye.